Good morning, middle school. I miss you all so much. I'm getting a lot of questions on the short story at home challenge, so I just wanted to help clarify the directions for you. Most of you are asking about courtroom conflict. Most of you read All Summer in a Day, and that conflict is more complicated than this worksheet. So that could either be person versus person, where it's Margot versus the boy who's bullying her, and you have them argue with each other. Margot's like, the sun is copper, and he's like, no, it's not, but you need to write more dialogue. It's really like your interpretation, your creative writing, but you could also have it person versus outside force. So I know that that's not in the directions, I apologize, but really all the kids are against Mother Nature, right? Because it's raining every day and they want to see the sun. So maybe you have them list reasons, they're talking to a judge, why they need the sun, what they think it's like, and then you have Mother Nature fighting back, right? It's like you can interpret, why are they on Venus in the first place? Maybe this author's talking about global warming, and how we have essentially ruined our planet. It's a planet B and they go to Venus, right? So it could be the kids versus Mother Nature. That's really all I could say about that. It doesn't need to be super long. You just write incomplete sentences and they're just arguing. So really, you got to get creative. The second one that people were asking a lot of questions on is character selfies. So if you're doing Margot, you have a selfie of her, locked in the closet because these people are bullying her. Another selfie would be maybe one from when she was on Earth, because she came from Earth. So you draw those, and next to the picture you explain why you chose that moment in the plot. So complete sentence. I chose this moment because, and you answer that question. The next one, people had questions on mapping out the setting. Sometimes there isn't a secondary setting. Remember, I was allowing you to read any short story that you wanted. A lot of stories have more than one setting. You could argue with All Summer in a Day that the main setting is Venus and the classroom, but a secondary setting, they go outside, they go to the forest, right? Another secondary setting is when Margot was on Earth when she was a little girl, okay? So there are options there. If you are having trouble finding a secondary setting, that's fine. You don't need to answer it. Just do the main setting, and I'm happy with that. And just maybe write in the little note, there was no secondary setting in this story. And the last one is what you're doing today, which is Netflix playlist. So again, you could pick Margot, and you could talk about maybe like, I don't watch enough Netflix. Maybe she watches Stranger Things, and you can write about like how, she feels like an outsider, kind of like how 11 felt or something like that. I don't know. Get creative. Write incomplete sentences, and I'll be happy. Good luck, and please let me know if you have any other questions.